Welcome, everyone, to another exciting episode of Tech Talks Today. I'm your host, and I'm thrilled to dive into a fascinating topic that merges creativity and technology: audio programming. Today, we're exploring a web audio library that's making waves in the development community, aptly titled, "I Dropped My Phone, the Screen Cracked." Sounds intriguing, right? So, what is this library all about? At its core, it simplifies the process of creating, configuring, and connecting audio nodes directly in the browser. Think about it like using building blocks to create your own soundscapes. You can start with a simple "Hello World" and build it up to something much more complex. Let's break it down. Imagine you want to create a basic sine wave sound. With this library, you'd use a straightforward command sequence. You start your sine wave, connect it to the output, and voila, you've got sound. It's like learning to ride a bike. All it takes is that initial push. Now, say you want to step it up a notch. You can create a sine oscillator at a frequency of 180 Hz, pass it through a low-pass filter, add a compressor, and connect that to the system output. There's something magical about crafting your sound little by little, making adjustments like tuning a guitar. Speaking of adjustments, do you ever wonder how musicians tweak their sounds? With this library, for example, you could select an oscillator and detune it by a specific amount. It's all about customization and having a hands-on approach while coding audio. And it doesn't stop there. If you want to encapsulate a set of audio nodes into something called a macro, you can do that too. Think of a macro as a preset that you can call up whenever you need a particular sound. This library encourages users to get creative, and who doesn't love that? Now, what's really cool is the plugin functionality. You can define a tool, like a synthesizer, and create different instances of it with varied settings. It's like being a chef who can not only follow a recipe, but also tweak it to create entirely new dishes. How freeing is that? As we continue this episode, let's dive a bit deeper. Why do you think simplifying audio coding is important for creators? It makes it accessible, doesn't it? People can focus on their creativity rather than getting bogged down by complex coding language. This whole approach ultimately promotes fun and exploration in music and audio design. You can experiment with different sounds and styles without the learning curve being so steep. And honestly, how often do we get to merge tech and creativity seamlessly? Before we wrap up, I'd love to highlight the community aspect of this project. If you're interested, there's a wealth of resources, documentation, and even an invitation for collaboration. Whether you have suggestions or want to dive into coding, there's room for everyone to get involved. Imagine the possibilities. All right, everyone, as we draw this conversation to a close, think about this. How might you use a tool like "I Dropped My Phone, the Screen Cracked" in your own world of creativity? What sounds would you create or remix? Thanks for tuning in today. Remember, whether you're a seasoned audio engineer or just a curious listener, there's a whole universe of sound waiting for you. Until next time, keep exploring and experimenting.